Advocates for Justice is offering our Stop Foreclosure webinar training program. What makes us different? We teach you how to start your attack on the foreclosure fraud that occurred at the beginning of your mortgage loan. Advocates for Justice Stop Foreclosure webinar training program is changing what people think they know about foreclosure defense. Josh Billings said, "It's not what we don't know that prevents us from succeeding. It's what we know that just ain't so that is our greatest obstacle." At the beginning of a new client interview, one of the first things I tell the new client is, "Don't believe a word I say." Why would I suggest that? Because I can only speak from my own experience. None of the concepts and insights that I share are inherently true or false, right or wrong. They simply reflect my own results and the amazing results I've seen in the lives of clients who finally were able to stop worrying every day about losing their home to foreclosure. I have been through it. I've felt the strain on my marriage. I have stared at my negative bank account wondering where I'm going to get the money to fix this problem. If you use the principles and strategies you learn in this webinar training, you will totally transform your life by stopping the foreclosure and ending future mortgage payments. This may be the most important training you will ever take. I understand that's a bold statement, but the fact is, this Stop Foreclosure webinar training provides the missing link between your desire for success and your achievement of success. As you've probably found out by now, your desire for success and your achievement of success are two completely different worlds. No doubt you've learned about numerous stop foreclosure systems that turn out to be programs for loan modifications and/or short sale strategies. But what happened? For most people, not much. They get a short burst of energy and then it's back to the status quo. Finally, there is an answer. It's simple, it's law, and you're not going to circumvent it. It all comes down to this. If your subconscious winning blueprint is not set to win, nothing you learn, nothing you know, and nothing you do will make much of a difference. In this webinar training program, we will demonstrate for you what our clients have done to stop their foreclosures. You will understand the root cause of their success and begin working on a game plan to stop your foreclosure today. You will understand how childhood influences shape our winning blueprint and how these influences can lead to self-defeating thoughts and habits. You will experience powerful declarations that will help you replace your non-supportive ways of thinking with mental winning blueprint files so that you can get on the path to success. You will also learn practical step-by-step strategies for stopping your foreclosure in a meaningful amount of time. You will learn how to get admissible evidence on the court record you need to demand the court take action and stop the foreclosure. You will learn how to fill out the legal documents we provide for you to file in your case. We will coach you to make sure the documents are complete and filed in the proper places. We will teach you how to reply to their response and provide you with the legal documents you need to use for your reply. We will provide coaching from start to finish. As added value for joining our webinar training, you will have access to our complete inventory of legal documents for 6 months. These legal documents can help you repair your credit score, stop third-party debt collectors, credit card lawsuits, and much more. Many of our clients have already changed their lives as a result of the principles in this Stop Foreclosure webinar training program. The most important thing is for you to trust my motivation is to help you win. Speaking of trust, it reminds me of one of my favorite stories. It's about a man who is walking along a cliff and all of a sudden loses his balance, slips, and falls off. He hangs, and finally he yells out, "Is there anybody up there who can help me?" There's no answer. He keeps calling and calling. "Is there anybody up there who can help me?" Finally, this big bellowing voice calls back, "This is God. I can help you. Just let go and trust." The next thing you hear, "Is there anybody else up there who can help me?" The lesson is simple. If you want to move to a higher level of life, you have to be willing to let go of some of your old ways of thinking and being and adopt new ones. The results will eventually speak for themselves. Our program is different. We attack the fraud and predatory lending issues that occurred in the beginning of your mortgage loan. We address the fact the bank never made you a real loan, and the alleged loan the bank claimed they made to you was generated with your own signature. We will teach you how to file your breach of contract lawsuit against the bank after you get other legal documents on the record. These documents we demand from the bank under the Fair Debt Collection Act practice will prove the true nature of the alleged loan. We will force the bank to show an accounting of the money trail and produce the original deed of trust and the note. Both the deed of trust and the promissory note must be together and without dispute to force the property into foreclosure. The Kansas Attorney General tried to get me shut down. Follow the link and take a look at my reply to their intimidation attempt. The strategy of my Stop Foreclosure webinar training program is to stop the foreclosure and end your mortgage payments. If you have realized the path attorneys lead you down will not lead you to owning your home free and clear, it's time to get off the beaten path. It's time to do something different. We will prove the money for the fake loan the bank is claiming you failed to repay was generated with your own signature. Think about it. The fact the bank accepted your signature on the lien against your property proves you own the property free and clear. Our wonderful Google reviews will show 4 of our clients forced their attorneys to quit. Yep, they stopped the auction sale from the attorney's office without a judge's decision. This was very disturbing to me because it appeared the attorneys were planning to keep the property. The attorneys didn't want the judge to be forced to rule in a case where the bank can't produce the bank's accounting records proving a loan. These accounting records should have already been filed in the case to prove there was a real loan and to provide proper jurisdiction to the court to hear the matter. When we prove the bank failed to make you a real loan in the beginning of the contract, then anything that happened after the bank duped you is irrelevant. The bank screwed you in the beginning, and until they produce the bank's accounting records, we demand collection efforts must cease as per the Fair Debt Collection Act practice. What we do is not what they teach in law school. My opinion is the attorney is getting paid from both his client and the bank. So now you have a choice. You can continue to throw your money away paying the attorney thinking you have a safety net. Or if you're ready to take control and get the foreclosure stopped, go to my website at winincourtnow.com, fill out the interview application, and let's get cracking.